morning, gang. Happy Friday. Here we are. Back. I'm all set up. Hello. We've got back. So we're going to seated, rear delt fly, wide row, and face pull. Okay, so that's keeping everything upper back, shoulders, rear delt, okay? And then, yeah, this is 4 times, so it's gonna exhaust it. I'm just going to do this and get going. So hopefully you're all prepared for a big back day. It's a nice one, yeah. We've been through it, a couple clients have been through it, and it's nice. Good morning, good morning. Okay, here we go. I am on live and I can see this. And I see Rita, this is cool. Linda and Dawn, all right, let's get this going. So, I got all my weights out, I got prepared ahead of time because if you go down the whole thing, you need them all. Anyways, rear delt fly. And then the wide row, your elbows should be out. I chose to pick a kind of heavier weight than I would usually do for this. So I'm just gonna modify mine, do my best here for the 10. Good. For me, that felt great. It's hard. I don't know if I'll get 4 sets out of it. That's the whole thing. But we'll see. Play it by ear as you go along, make your decisions. Face pull. Now this is tough because we go back to it 4 times, small muscle groups, right? Other than the wide row, you're not, and you're seated. So there's not a lot of momentum happening from the rest of your body. So just be prepared to adjust or grin and bear it. Grit those teeth and hammer them out and know that it's Friday and good things are coming after this workout. Here we go. Rear delt fly. Good. 10. Yes. Yes. And 10. That burns in a very good way. This would be the perfect time to have a sip of coffee because you've got to recover before you get back to that one, eh? Alrighty. So we got our weekend. We're going to do glutes tomorrow and stretch on Sunday. And I'm going to put the new boards up. probably early this week, just so that I don't have to worry about it on Sunday. Weekends get taken away now, like I get pulled away to other things, which is wonderful, but it works on my head if I don't have those boards up and prepared for us, for me, for you. So that's my job today. Okay, good. Third set. This might take a little longer with the rests in between. You could just go for 3 sets of it too, right? And 10. And faithful. Watch tension, right? Take the time to release tension from your neck, or at least be aware of it, okay? So that it doesn't lock in there and attach and bond. Tension's gonna be a part of our lives, right? You can't avoid it, it's part of the process. But you can make sure that it doesn't stay there and cause more problems. So just awareness is key first. Say, all right, after this workout, I'm gonna roll this out. I'm going to take time to watch that knot here or that ache there. All right, last set for the seated series, and then we're gonna go for dumbbell row. Are we gonna go double? We're gonna go double dumbbell row for the next one. Yeah. Okay, and you're gonna have all your weights out again. And 10, not so bad. And do those. And 10, nice. Those are the 15s. But seated, again, when you're doing a seated row, you don't have any momentum or any help from any of the auxiliary supporting muscle groups, like even your legs and your core can help with those rows, like we'll do in the next set. Dumbbell row or barbell, it depends. If you have a barbell, you've got to be able to flip more weights on the ends, because it's a 12 rep set, then a 10 rep set. I generally do those 2 sets with the same weight. Then I start adding weight as we go down in reps, okay? So then that's where the 8 rep set comes. 6 is heavy, and when we say drop, if you have a barbell and you don't want to drop and pack on, drop to dumbbells, right? So you've got 6 heavy barbell rows, drop, weight, and do 10 more to a burnout. Drop 10 means you're shooting for 10 reps. Oftentimes though, I just go max reps. That might be 6, that might be 10, all right? So hopefully that's not too confusing. So first set of 12. reps, okay? So second set, I'm going to use my 20s for a 10 rep set, okay? Then we've got an 8 rep set, maybe, with 25s. And I might actually have to stick with the 25s for my 6 rep set. When you're ready. 10 dumbbell or barbell row. Good. Now we got an 8 rep set. Remember that these can be supported if you had a stool, a bench you could put up, the back of a chair, the back of a sofa, to support your forward lean. And then if there's that much concern about your low back, don't go to your max lifts. Just don't. Just keep it within a range that you know your back can handle and support. Okay, here is our 8 rep set. Going to the 25s. Good. And I'm going to stick with that. Just felt a tiny twinge. It's been there all week, so I'm not too concerned about it. But again, monitor how your body feels and choose your weights, because the next one is 6 reps plus a drop to 10. So I'm going to 6 reps and then drop and do as many as I can with a lower weight. Alrighty. Drop 10. So you're going to choose a weight that you think you can get 10 reps out of. And 10. Well, we're going for band lat pull down. Front and back pull, and then a row. All right? Your row can be on the floor with your band around your feet. A row can be here too, right? We've been doing face pulls up here. You can bring your row down here with your band. Anyways, last set, dumbbell row, 6 drop. And oh yeah, good job. Those out of the way. So I've got myself set up over where I've been doing my lat pulls, and you can set yourself up somewhere as well that you can attach your band or not. You could just do 2 ends and pull down there, okay? Really think about your back contracting this way for the front and for the back. And then if you have shoulder mobility issues, just choose one of those, right? Front or back. I think usually front is easiest, obviously. This is pulling you way into a greater range of you really have to have a really chest level stretch and a back that will contract. It's not always just a problem with your shoulders, right? So be aware. And it's nice to try these exercises so that you know where you're at. Then we're gonna come down into the row. I'm gonna sit up here and I'm just gonna do a band row. 12 every time. Okay, 12, 8, 6. This band is heavy for me, so it's not gonna be a hard thing to come down in reps. 12 and 12, then 10 and 12. And then for my behind the neck, I'm going to just turn my position. And you can do that with your lat pull down if you have a machine. You just turn yourself around and it's a little bit easier to get those shoulders behind your neck, right? We got 9 out of that one. Really feeling it in your biceps too, and we did some good biceps today. So a seated band row on the floor, on your bench. If you don't have one, I mean, these are a little longer. You can do that, and you can use a tubing, or you can use a cable machine. And 12. Okay, those are strict. So that means my upper body is working. My chest is lifted and I'm pulling with my back muscles, all right? As opposed to those full range ones where you're putting a lot more body into it and momentum. You can choose, it's up to you really. Back to 10 and 10 pull downs. Good. 10 and 10, front and back. You don't even have to change positions. You would just change the trajectory of the pull down, but it helps. Yeah, I'm not getting the full 20 out. Starts pooping out. This arm especially. Interesting. Take note. And 12 again, right? We're sticking with 12 for our rows. Two more sets of that. Eight and 8, 16 pull downs. It's getting more reasonable now, but we're getting more fatigued, so be aware. Be aware of the little strategies hidden in this workout. 8. 6. There, I forced a few reps out. Did not feel good. Sometimes you gotta force it. If you know that there's no chance, there's always a chance, but there's a little chance of injury, you're just feeling fatigued, push through the fatigue, all right? And 12, very nice. We just have the dumbbell rows and a little Tabata if you want to stay. It's for low back, metabolically, okay? A little Tabata. Last set, 6 and 6 here. Woohoo! We're here. Oh. And 6. And 12 rows. 8 and 8 times 4. I'm going to stick to my 25s and might have to go to 20s. They're out, so that's good, right? Do we need this again? No, ma'am. All right. Look at that. Almost done. Super duper. Feeling good. Bang. I like when we can put a pile aside and say that's checked off. Check, check, check. Row 8 and 8. One side then the other, the other. Okay, just keep going and rest when you need. You just want to make sure that you can get some good reps out, okay? Heavy doesn't mean that you do as heavy as you can and like whip it through. Heavy means controlled, full range reps. Alrighty. I can do is drop sets here. I can go as many as I can with the heavier weight and then drop to the lighter weight to finish to get all 8 out. That's a way that you could kind of move up in weight when you find yourself not able to make the leap from, say, 20 to 25. Start with the 25 for as many as you can. Start with a weight that's very challenging and then drop. And over the course of a week or two, your brain should get it. Like, we've got to lift this heavier weight, right? sets, and then just start Tabata. Perfect timing. Half hour. Really good workout, you guys. That's challenging. Yeah. You need any more work than this to get your goal done, you should, first of all, check on your nutrition, right? If you're looking for weight loss and you're stuck, look at your nutrition first. You can tighten up there without spending too much more time in the gym pounding on your body, right? If you're in a weight loss mode, that's the smartest place to start. You're going to have to take care of your nutrition. It takes the right calories, okay? Other than that, you could start adding, you know, a run, a bike ride, a swim, something else, like one more session. You don't want to overwhelm yourself and go like 100 miles an hour when you can go 50, then 60, then 70, right? One more set here, and then a Tabata, plank to hyper, and a quadruped. Just gonna grab my mat here for our next section. Let's go. Eight. Bravo. Tabata. You're going to plank, and then you're going to lower yourself to a hyperextension. Superman, plank, up on your toes and your elbows, tighten the core, and then back to hyper. Quadruped is on all fours. I'll show it to you. Bird dog, I think they call it. Roll that out there. Go. Okay. So, plank. I'm going to go slow because my back is, it's really tight. Plank to hyper. Plank to hyper. Okay? And then quadruped, it's all fours. Got that? So, if you have to make adjustments for whatever reason, like I just said, my back is feeling really tight, I'm going to go easy on the plank to hyper at first and see. Usually I feel like I can just flow through those, like nice and rhythmically. Some days you can't. Here comes our timer for Tabata. So it's 20 seconds and then change positions. First 20 is right there. Let's go. All right. Plank to hyper. Oh, don't spill that coffee. Plank to hyper. Or I could just hyper. And I'm going to go through the 10 seconds. This is your 10-second rest. But I missed a few, so I'm just going to go through this right through my 10 seconds. And now I'm up to bird dog. Stabilize that core. Control your movements. Ten seconds to make your transition smooth and safe. Plank. You might just hold it at the plank, right? Plank to hyper. Plank to hyper. Good. Quadruped's coming up. Good. We've done a lot of work this week. So it stands to reason that something on your body, or a few things on your body, is going to feel out of sorts. And that's where you have to check up on your nutrition again, and your recovery again, and your stretching, and your foam rolling, right? You got to take that time. Plank hyper. Ooh. There we go. Plank. And quadruped. Oh, we got one more set. We got this. This could be a cool down set too. You could just take it to a straight old stretch. And last set here for quadruped. I was just thinking it was funny that we did those abs and I didn't get that knot Tuesday or Thursday, but yesterday, later on in the day, we were gardening, the baby and I, and that knot came in. So delayed reactions, you know, oftentimes something hits you after the workout or the next day and you assume it's something you're doing, and it could be, but it's usually because of something you've just done previously and your body's going through its movements, and then it says, oh, she's not going to do that again, hey, she's not going to do those abs again, and it cramps up. So just be aware that this workout is going to affect you tomorrow and tonight in different ways, so watch out and take care of it, right? Foam roll, nutrition, sleeping, stress management. That's hard sometimes, but it must be done. Have a wonderful Friday, you guys. See you tomorrow for glutes. I'm going to get those boards up probably today so that we can all enjoy the weekend together. Happy Friday. See ya.